Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome here if you are new. Today I am going to be talking to you guys about why your mistakes are not permanent, specifically about manifestation of course, and why your manifestation won't be ruined if you mess up here and there, or you do something that you think wasn't the right action for your manifestation, you think the wrong way. It's okay, you can get out of it and turn everything around in your favor. I'm going to talk to you guys today about that, so it's going to be quite a reassuring video, so do stay tuned to hear my thoughts and advice. I am a manifestation coach, so you can work with me. As always, I will pop everything on screen so you can see all my coaching offers, and I am going to have some upcoming discounts. Here's a sneak peek. There will be a special offer added to my website on top of the discounts and price points that I already have, so do take a look. It's linked in the description box as well, and you can become a member of the channel for just $2.99 a month. By the time you're watching this, the monthly Q&A for July will have already gone up, and if you want to be part of that and submit your questions for me to answer in an exclusive video, then become a member and you can do so for August. So now let's get into the video. The first question I would pose to you to consider, if you're thinking it's the be-all end-all, you've ruined your manifestation, everything is a mess, you know, you've messed things up and you're being really hard on yourself, how would manifestation work if mistakes mattered? How would humans be able to manifest? So if mistakes were so important and something became a permanent decision, a permanent result and outcome, how would we be able to reverse or get out of a bad situation? You know, undo or kind of make up after an argument. If your actions and words were so permanent and kind of permeated into everything in your life and affected your manifestation so strongly, how would you even be able to manifest a positive outcome and do a 180 for your manifestation and completely get out of, you know, the bad circumstances and the negative circumstances surrounding your relationship? How would any of that be able to be turned around if your mistakes mattered or a specific person's mistakes mattered? Manifesting is literally your thoughts 24/7. It's an objective, permanent fact in life. It's just a law of the universe, the law of assumption. What you assume and believe reflects out in your reality, and it's just going on 24/7. So mistakes are irrelevant because it's just a one-time experience. It's, you know, everything can be turned around in your favor if you just keep persisting, if you keep putting in the effort and basically keep applying repetition. Mental repetition and mental focus is the key element for manifesting what you want, and it's always happening. So the more you can be aware of and just put in the effort to control your thoughts, then by that I mean consciously, obviously not be in control of every single thought, but consciously put in the effort to say, I'm going to take these 30 minutes now and make sure that the thoughts I have are completely aligned with what I want. Going into that, the fact that you are manifesting 24/7, you are literally the creator of your reality. You are in control of your reality. There's no one else deciding or stating this is a fact, this is objective, this is permanent. That's not the way things work. You're the creator, so if you decide, I don't like these circumstances, I don't like this, that conversation was really bad, or I shouldn't have said this, I shouldn't have done that, that's okay, accept it, and I'll talk more about how to go forward and accept you know, your actions. But basically, it's important to understand and recognize and really just mentally and emotionally accept you're in control. It's your individual reality. You can shift focus, shift gears, and start going down the path of, you know, a positive outcome of your desired dream result, dream goals for life, the dream relationship, a conversation, an argument, you know, a mistake you made. It really doesn't matter. It's in the past. And just start saying, I'm going to focus on the present moment because that's where I am the most in control, you know? That's what you can most easily and most naturally control right now. So keep looping your affirmations and keep saying, this is what I decide is my reality. Doesn't matter that that mistake happened, it's not going to ruin my manifestation. I've decided that I want this result, and that's where my focus is going to be. As I said, manifestation is objective. It's completely limitless. There's nothing that can be in your way. There's no such thing as a permanent block or an impossible manifestation, or you not being able to have the result or relationship or specific person that you want. It's limitless and objective. If you basically, as Ariana said, she said it best, if you want it, you got it, but you got to focus on it to actually get to that result. But if you want something, it can be yours. So another way to easily deal with this and apply a manifestation technique is revision. That's literally what revision is for, to mentally revise an event, basically erase it from your mind, which means completely erasing it from the past and saying, this is actually what happened. This is what was said. I never made a mistake. I had this perfect experience, this perfect conversation. And yeah, if it's plaguing your mind to that point, I would say just revise it. Apply the mental repetition the way you normally would and say, well, this is actually what I remember happening. And again, if you feel that you've taken the wrong action and, you know, maybe you reached out to your SP, you tried to force the 3D reality, you said the wrong thing, you realize in hindsight, oh, I should have done something else. That would have been the right move and now I'm in a pickle. Let's just summarize it as that without having to go into, you know, potential negative circumstances. You should be able to apply a strong mental diet as soon as that happens, or as soon as you start realizing I'm spiraling, it's repeating in my mind. I realize now that there's this negative memory, this negative thing in my mind, and I need to let go of it. That is what I keep thinking, and it's the opposite of what I want. So there might be something, if you're watching this video and connecting with it, there's probably an event or something that you realize for yourself, oh yeah, for me, this is what applies. So a strong mental diet, if you find that, you keep mentally repeating it, and basically, like I said, apply revision, or just keep saying, no, that never happened. No, that's not the case. Right now, everything's perfect. The relationship's perfect. My SP has committed to me. Whatever the case may be, you apply a mental diet. If it's something that's affecting you emotionally as well, and you really are holding on to this, like I said, you know, at the beginning of the video, it might be something where you feel you're putting yourself down, you're being really hard on yourself, and you're not showing yourself the forgiveness or grace that you would give to other people. Try a meditation. This is what I talk to my clients about if I feel that they are, you know, really struggling to let go of something. I recommend sometimes, you know, guided meditations. And basically, yeah, if you feel sadness, if you feel guilt attached to these mistakes, and you're really just holding on to that and you're not letting it go to be able to move forward easily in your manifesting journey, try a meditation. There's tons on YouTube alone. I have worked with Aura as well, the app, a lot. So I have a few videos that go into that. Not sure if the link is still valid, but there was a discount attached to that and a free trial. And I love that platform. They have so many different meditations. And today this isn't sponsored at all. I'm just telling you guys that that's another option to get tons of meditations, live videos from coaches, and YouTube as well has tons of, you know, guided meditations for anxiety, releasing guilt and things like that. So if you are struggling to that point, maybe go take that extra step as well. I do want to remind you guys and reassure you that the odd negative thought doesn't matter. If you messed up, if you started thinking, you know, for one full day, let's say, of the old story, you spiraled, you cried, you reacted, that's okay. Again, if it's just the odd negative thought, or it's just one day and then the rest of the time you've gone back and you've really put in the effort, it's not going to manifest, it's not going to change anything, it's not going to stop anything. You bring yourself back on track, because especially if it's just the odd thought, like, you know, one thought a day of the old story, but then the rest of the time you're really putting in the effort and it's predominantly positive, guess what? You're still on track. Because as you know, it would literally take consistency to create a genuine outcome. So for you to literally create you know, a negative outcome, or for the mistake to lead to something, it would take consistency, which means repetition. So don't worry, it was a one-time thing. Just try and let it go and say, in the present moment, I have full control and I can change it around in my favor. Basically, as long as you persist, you're on the right track, you're doing everything correctly. That's the easiest, most effective way to let go of the mistake. Shift your mind. Your mind will literally stop thinking about it. But again, persist and apply consistency. Finally, I'm going to finish up with a quote from Neville Goddard, who said, "Do not waste one moment in regret, for to think feelingly of the mistakes of the past is to reinfect yourself." So I know Neville talks a lot about emotion, and I've talked about this in other videos. He means more to mentally feel it real. He's very much based on visualizing, the mental focus. He's not saying you have to sit and invoke the emotion and that's it. He's saying to imagine it as being real. So it does tie in with emotion as well, and the emotion will come with that. But basically, if you keep replaying and refocusing on that past issue, you're opening up that wound. You're reinfecting yourself, as gross as that analogy might seem. You know, you're reinfecting your mind with the past issues, the the negative thoughts, the putting yourself down. So try and let go of that and bring yourself back into repeating the positive story as much as you can. So I'm going to finish up today's video here. I hope you guys found this useful and learned something from this, found reassurance. If you did, then please do thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you next time. Bye!